It's not actually able to establish proof of what you can do. What you can do isn't done yet, so it's not possible to tell you that. It can only tell you what's happened in the past that relates to your present situation for you to apply it for a future outcome. But it doesn't have proof of any concept outside of what's already occurred through history. It's really an accumulation of information, but it doesn't even mean it's right. If you don't tell it the right things, it's not going to give you the right results.
I'd rather be sidelined trying to achieve greatness than watch greatness achieved and it only set on the sideline. Now introducing your host, Jacob Emery.
This episode of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast is brought to you by R&R Pipeline Inc., an infrastructure company. Join our team today at rrpipelineinc.com.
We all have problems in life. Everyone has a certain list of problems in life that we don't have answers to. We have questions without answers. So make a list of all your questions that you are uncertain of in life. Write them all down. Prioritize what are the biggest questions that if you had answers to, your life would be better. Think about that. What's something that you struggle with that's technology driven, that's life driven, any problem, any issue in life that you have. Write them all down, prioritize them 1 through 10. Start there. Take the first one, plug it into AI, and ask it that question. And then continue to ask questions to it until you get some sort of answer that you think might actually work. And after probably 5 minutes, you're going to have probably the first problem somewhat cleared up. You haven't been able to get that solution or that answer yet, and AI will probably do that pretty quickly. It is a collection of worldwide brain capacity of a 160 or better IQ that doesn't sleep. So any question that you would have, you would probably go to a book or a mentor or a person to get an answer. That's how we would traditionally do it. Well, this has anything that you would capture from an individual times a million, and it does it in seconds. Problems can be solutions or opportunities pretty quick by just asking the question. And then thinking about like organizational chaos that I have. When we first started with Claude Cowork, it was chaos. Looking at my Google Drive was like an absolute dumpster fire. It was the most chaotic thing I'd ever seen before, an organizational nightmare. Now there's 3 pillars of my life. There's R&R, I&I, and JE. I have 3 pillars of life. And before you could have said I had 30,000. I gave it access to my Google Drive. Claude Cowork goes in with the parameters of these 3 pillars. And within 20 minutes, it took thousands of folders and organized them all in minutes. I had been dreading that day coming for years, where I'd have to go through and look at all that. And it did it in minutes, 20 minutes probably. And I thought, holy shit, what's possible? So if you doubt it, fair. But if you have a problem in your life and you need answers to questions, humor me and just go try it. I don't know how to do this. This is what I would like to know how to do. Go talk to Chat GPT, go talk to Claude. Chat's back on the parameter now, I guess. It's back up on top or close to it. Claude, I think Claude is the absolute best because of the total capacity in which it operates. Manus is right there probably with it for me personally.
I love
But
Manus.
the platform that you use is important, yes, but the instructions that you set up and how you apply settings to it, I would say is more important than using one of the top 3. I mean, there's so many available resources. You can it's hard to go wrong with any of them really. The top few. Use Claude, use Manus. They're the easiest. ChatGPT is the most known. Gemini is all Google driven, so it's got everything you could ever search on Google and YouTube. But just start. Even a bad platform is better than no platform. So start. But
Exactly.
it will change everything.
Yeah. I totally get some people who are just afraid of stuff, not just specific to AI. They just really need to try. Because once you've done that, you're done with the hard part and you just need to keep going towards the next step and the next step and next step. And then about the tools, I do agree that the tool is actually as good as its user. So no matter how good the tool, if you are not providing it clarity or the information that it needs, it's not going to generate the solution or the result that you
If you
want.
put in shit, it's going to push out shit. Like
I
that's just what
know.
it is.
It's really something that I've realized as we dial in with Claude and Manus. Like for ChatGPT, I think ChatGPT was just mainly for writing emails and like anything literary in nature. So, but for Claude Manas, it's really like over the top. It does a lot of things. It has
Hmm.
agents and stuff. So it has led me to really have this conscious awareness of the things that I'm feeding it. Because sometimes the things I feed wrongly yesterday might bite me back today. Like, because it remembers everything. Like, I even saw a video, Jake, where they say for these kind of tools, you need to always start a new chat every now and then. So it doesn't like accumulate all of the information and
Hmm.
it confuses the system. So that's also just one thing I'd like to tell people who are trying it out, not to overwhelm it with just one chat, one go, like have projects, have different tasks and stuff.
And the preferences that you set toward each one,
Yeah.
the memory, the do's, the do nots, like there's a lot that can be done to
Yeah.
make your life better because it will absolutely infuriate you. If you don't put up guardrails, you're likely going to go off a cliff. And that's
Exactly.
where a lot of people don't understand that it only knows what you feed it and it
Yeah.
will hallucinate. Sounds wild, but it's going. So here's the thing about AI too. And I heard this the other day, and I don't remember exactly how it was relayed, but at the end of it, the general message was AI doesn't actually have tangible results for you. It's not actually able to establish proof of what you can do. What you can do isn't done yet, so it's not possible to tell you that. It
Mhm.
can only tell you what's happened in the past that relates to your present situation for you to apply it for a future outcome. But it doesn't have proof of any concept outside of what's already occurred through history. It's really an
Mhm.
accumulation of information, but it doesn't even mean it's right. If you
Mhm.
don't tell it the right things, it's not going to give you the right results. And you still have to go do the work. It's not doing the work for you when the tangible part comes in. You still have to go feed it the thing that you want. If you want an Excel dashboard for your business, a financial dashboard, a Power
Mhm.
BI setup, you have to know what you want it to look like and what information goes into it for it to have an output. If you don't, the lack of clarity will be the thing that drives you crazy. So
Yeah.
having clear outcomes is absolutely probably the biggest important thing. And then create a framework or template or process to get there. This is the information it needs to get this result. This is the result I'm looking for. Feed it what it needs. It can't be a machine if you don't feed the machine.
Exactly. I cannot actually agree more. It's something that I realized, like the tools right now, the AI tools, it's really elevated. It's very interactive. It's like you talking to another person. If you like lose track of reality and then you just don't look at the monitor or your tablet, it's really you like talking to another person and it talks
Mhm.
back. So with that in place, I think in a way it is actually to our advantage because we get to custom build whatever we want from it, which is something hopefully those who are still hesitant and are adamant to try it out would be able to get over. Just, just a quick try, and they should be able to see like what burden it could actually lift, especially from entrepreneurs, especially for
Mhm.
entrepreneurs who are still starting because they need structure, they have a lot of questions, they want this, they want that. It is very helpful.
It's a life changer.